About 2 weeks ago, my friend Jordan asked if I would like to go with her to assess some pigs who were being housed near where I live. These pigs had come from a large-scale hoarding case, and about 150 of them were being kept just down the street from my house. So we went over there just to assess and offer some support. But when we got there, we realized that there was a lot more support needed than we expected. Now, I do neonate care, so I mostly work with kittens. Sometimes I work with piglets, and this was really a new thing for me, seeing so many pigs in need. I never meant to get so involved in it, but once you see something, you can't unsee it. And so I kept going back, and we kept trying to find ways to offer support.
Oh, you poor angels. Andrew was like, "Are you coming back with a pig?" And I said, "No." And then he was like, "Why is there hesitation in your voice?" And I was like, "Well, I'm like 99% sure no." There was a hoarding case in Bakersfield where there were almost 400 pigs, and they didn't have proper shelter or food. A lot of them have medical conditions, and it's been this huge project. Lots of people all over California stepping in and trying to help. We are not currently set up to foster pigs, but there's one that I can't stop thinking about. I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about him, and it's raining now, and he's just really scrawny and has very little hair because he has mange, and he's so small and his back is really hunched, and I think he's just malnourished and has probably some medical needs. It's really hard because it feels like such a drop in the bucket. Every single one of them needs a warm, dry, loving place to go, and I'm one person, and I wasn't even thinking that I was going to take any in, but I can't stop thinking about it. I feel so guilty. So I don't know, it's Christmas Eve. I don't know if it's like holiday spirit or just nightmares or what it is. I can't stop thinking about him, and I want to help him. I just can't picture myself having a good Christmas, knowing that he's in the cold and in the rain when I could be doing something is the thing. We could, we just aren't, and that feels bad to me. This one, I mean, he looks really bad to me.
Why don't we get him into a crate?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
buddy.
all right, we're gonna go get warm and dry now.
So we are home. This poor little guy is just totally terrified.
Oh.
Okay, so I think there's a 0% chance that I'll be able to get him on a scale. So I'm just gonna weigh myself, 116, and then I'm gonna hold him. 127, so he's 11 pounds. And now I'm gonna put some Revolution on the back of his neck. There we go. And that's gonna help a lot with your skin. Okay, Mr. Bubba. Oh my God, I mean, it's so sad. Nicholas is getting his coconut oil massage. You can see his skin is so dry. You are gonna be so handsome as you start to heal. Does it feel good? I'll take that as a yes. It was awesome to be able to give a chance to Nicholas, but we still wanted to be able to do more. We decided to renovate a chicken coop in our backyard.
HGTV Pig Edition. All right, so this is our coop. It was a chicken coop, and soon it will be a maternity ward. There were so many pregnant pigs there, and we were terrified of what would happen if they started going into labor in a space with no shelter, in a space where there were so many pigs. So we started putting up windows, we started putting up some boards, and we started putting up siding so that we could completely enclose and predator-proof a building and be able to bring home a mama. She looks super pregnant to me. This one's super pregnant. What about her?
But I'm not expert. She looks super pregnant.
I think she looks super pregnant too.
Top belly in this.
Yeah, that's a
She
pregnant
looks
belly. I mean, she's sweet. I'll take her.
This one?
I would take her, unless there's one that looks more pregnant than that. Hello. Do you want to come with us? Do you want to come with us? She's curious, but skeptical.
But while we were there, we kept seeing other pigs who really needed help. There was a very skinny little pink one who we were able to catch and bring to a local pig rescue. There was another little pink one who was very sick, and I decided to bring her home with me so that she could get some antibiotics and get transferred up to a sanctuary in Oregon.
Good job, Jordan.
Catching pigs is not easy, but by the end of that day, we had caught 8 different pigs and placed them into loving sanctuaries or rescues.
Good, good. Excellent.
So now we just gotta be.
Go in there. Go in.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Carrying those pigs out of there felt awesome, and it felt like we were making some progress, even though there were so many still left behind.
Okay. Yay. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It still feels like a drop in the bucket. Are you gonna be my friend? And are you gonna be my visitor? Okay. So she just peed, so we're gonna pregnancy test her to confirm. Just stealing some of your pee. That's okay.
She don't want that.
Perfectly normal. It's yellow.
Yeah, it is yellow. She's definitely pregnant. There's no way that pig is not pregnant.
Well,
Making you anxious? You wanna do it again?
it's a record. She's betting $1 million that pig is pregnant. If she's not pregnant,
You're gonna be rich.
then we get $1 million. But we have a couple more minutes to wait. This is like the first time and only time in my life that I will sit and look at a pregnancy test. All right. She's preggo. You don't owe me $1 million this time.
Wait a minute, did we bet $1 million? Do you owe me $1 million?
No, I never bet anything. Okay, are you ready? Welcome to your maternity ward. Come on in. Here we go. Wow. Hi, ladies. Do you want to eat? So this chomping she's doing is pig language for saying, I don't like you. Well, the mama doesn't like me very much, but this one loves me. Oh my goodness. She decided that she's a fan of belly rubs. Oh my God. Are you kidding? That's so cute. What about you, Mama? Are you gonna become friendly?
We named the little one Ella, and we found a home for her in Oregon with Morningside Farm Sanctuary, which is the same place where my former foster ducklings live. And something amazing started happening. As more and more people started noticing that we were trying to get these pigs into safe spaces, more and more people and sanctuaries started stepping up to help. So I got an Instagram message from an awesome girl who was interested in adopting 2 of the pigs. So I ran over there yesterday, caught these 2, and now it's 4 a.m. the next day, and these guys are about to catch a ride up to San Jose. We're getting them out one at a time, 2 at a time. These 2 we caught this morning, and they're gonna be going up to LA tomorrow. They're gonna be going to my friend Dr. Rachel, who runs an urgent care veterinary practice. And this little one has a prolapsed penis, sadly. This guy has a eye abscess, you can see. It's Monday night, And I'm about to go back for my 4th visit to the pigs to get out a mom who went into labor. It was really hard to see what had happened. When I went out in the freezing rain that night to go see that mom and her babies, all of them except one had passed away. It was really not a safe space for moms to be going into labor, so the little surviving baby was hypothermic. He had to come back to my incubator and warm up while a rescue drove down from LA to pick him and his mom up. But that night ended up being a huge turning point because it was a wake-up call for everybody involved that this was not a sustainable situation and we had to get the pigs out quickly. The males and females were combining and we were having to separate them while pregnant moms were standing in mud. It was really just a very difficult situation. And so we all got to talking and brainstorming, and something incredible happened. Today is a really happy day because we are on our way to get all of the pigs out. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. We've managed to put together this incredible team of people, not just in California, not just on the West Coast, but all over the United States who are helping. A real turning point was several days ago, I got a message from Orange Twins Rescue. They are incredible. They drove down, helped us by taking a mom and her last surviving baby, and they are helping in huge ways. Orange Twins is sponsoring 65 pigs getting out of there and getting spayed and neutered and cared for, and they're helping to find them homes. My friend Kitten, who runs Rancho Relaxo in New Jersey, reached out to me. She was like, do you want me to try to organize bringing some of them towards the East Coast? Maybe we can get a transport going. Kitten is so incredible. She made it happen. So it's a huge group effort. So teamwork makes the dream work. It's true.
What's going on with your hand?
Oh, I got bit. So what we're doing today is we have volunteers from Orphan Kitten Club and Farm Animal Refuge, and we're going to be corralling all of the remaining pigs and getting them into a trailer. Then they're going to go to Farm Animal Refuge for staging. They're here.
We're gonna get all the males in. We're gonna follow them in with the boards just to encourage them to the back. We'll get the boys. We're gonna close that. We'll spread out the rest of that, and then we'll do the females. Everybody good? Excellent.
In total, we were able to get out 121 potbelly pigs. By far the largest rescue I've ever personally participated in. The sound of their little hooves hopping into the trailer, leaping towards a safe future, is truly an indescribable experience. It was just incredible. In just a matter of days, this had gone from something that felt so impossible to overcome to something that was happening before my eyes. And that's literally only possible because of compassionate people stepping up and saying yes to 1 or 2 or 3 pigs. People saying, hey, I can try to network for you. People making phone calls or posting on social media. All of that momentum led up to this. Every single pig was going to be saved. Farm Animal Refuge set up some impressive enclosures, making spaces for males and females, making spaces to separate out those who have health conditions or those who are visibly pregnant. And now those pigs are able to receive veterinary care, to make it out on their transports, and ultimately to become healthy and to find forever homes. So now I can focus all of my energy on my pig fosters. Nicholas, you guys want to hear how cute it is when a pig eats a Cheerio? That's cute. And Mama Colette.
Hi, Mama.
One of the cutest things about Mama is after she finishes her food, she licks her lips a lot. Oh, there it is. If you're interested in adopting one of the potbelly pigs from this case, please check out Orange Twins Rescue for more information. Okay, so we've established that Cheerios are delicious. And now we're gonna work on learning a trick, okay? Sit. Good job! Can you sit? Good job! Sit. Good job. That's it. Look, watch, watch. Sit. You can do it. Sit. You can. Now he's nervous.
Yeah.
Sit. There you go. Did you see? Yeah, that's he's learning. Look, sit. Good job. That's cool.